Ryan and I just celebrated our 1-year wedding anniversary, and apparently you're supposed to get each other paper for your 1 year. So Ryan and I decided to write each other love letters, which I'm not going to read to you right now, but he also got me these beautiful flowers that he assembled himself. So I know I'm a lucky girl, but he's also lucky because I'm going to make him a wonderful mixed berry crisp that is going to be delicious and healthy. So what are you going to need? Some mixed berries, of course, and coconut palm sugar, a little bit of lemon and ginger, gluten-free flour, salt, cinnamon, pecans, Garden of Life coconut oil, and gluten-free oats. So I have a nice medley of mixed berries. We're talking raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries. And I'm gonna put some things in here. We're gonna put it into a baking dish and then we'll make the crumble. So simply, half a lemon is about a tablespoon. So you're gonna just squeeze that over the berries. Catch the seeds in your hand. Gets a little messy. Next I have ginger root. Now this is what I did to grate it. I used a microplane, or you can use a cheese grater. Just kind of shave a little bit in there, about a teaspoon, which I already did here. And I have a teaspoon of lemon zest. So this is gonna brighten it up, give it a nice light flavor. And to sweeten it, coconut palm sugar. So this is lower glycemic than other sugars. It comes from the nectar of the coconut tree flower. And it is one of my favorite sweeteners to use when I'm doing any type of baking. So I'm just gonna mix this together, toss it so everything's coated. And I already have a greased baking dish over here. I used Garden of Life coconut oil to grease my dish. So I'm gonna pour all of my berries in here. There we go, looking good. Okay. Spread it out nice and even. And now, let me clear my station here. We are going to make the crumble topping. I have gluten-free oats. Dump that in. I'm not gonna use a mixer, I'm just gonna use my hands in this one, so go ahead and do that at home too, it's kind of fun. I have some chopped pecans, and I'm using pecans because they have a nice buttery and sweet flavor to them. Next, some more coconut palm sugar. I have some cinnamon, a little pinch of, this is just sea salt, I'd say about 1/8 of a teaspoon. Gluten-free flour, not too much, just enough to give us that nice crumble topping. And lastly, I have some melted Garden of Life coconut oil. So I'm using this instead of butter. So this is going to be a dairy-free recipe, unless you want to throw some ice cream on top of it at the end, which would be delicious. So then you just get in there with your hands and mash it up, which is what I'm doing right now. I actually have one cooking in the oven, so I'm gonna pull that out after I get this one going. You can smell that cinnamon, it smells great. All right, so just pour it on top. Your hands will get messy, but that's okay. If you weren't watching, I probably would lick my fingers right now, but I'm not gonna do that. Just gonna wipe this off here the best I can, and yes, it's getting messy, but I'm okay with that. I'm gonna stick this in the oven. I'll be right back with the one that's already cooking. Okay, this is bubbling, and I see all those fruit juices are looking delicious. It might be a little too hot for me to taste, so I'm just gonna poke around in here. I'm sure Ryan won't mind if I get in here a little early. Wow, that is phenomenal. Ryan is going to love this, but of course, he loves me more than anything I make in the kitchen. But check this recipe out, and recipes like this and many more on Good Food, Good Mood, where eating healthy is fun, easy, and delicious.